Is chocolate good or bad?
Everyday things that can be lethal. 85 chocolate bars.
Here's why I eat chocolate every single day. Let me explain.
There is so much confusing advice out there. Some health experts say you shouldn't eat any type of chocolate, sweets, while other health influencers add chocolate to their breakfast. So what is it? Is it healthy? Is it unhealthy? Should we eat it? So today, after 3 years of testing, I finally have the answer to this and I want to share it with you. I'm gonna go through what are the bad side of chocolate, what are some of the benefits of chocolate, and ultimately, should you eat it or not. So if you're also confused about this, follow along. Let's go first through the bad sides of chocolate. First of all, chocolate usually has sugar. Unless you buy the 100% dark chocolate, every single chocolate bar will have sugar. But what I would say is even worse is that a lot of chocolate bars like these ones have additives. So a lot of other ingredients really bad for our bodies. And so they make this super ultra processed. I'm sorry, but these things make me so upset because I cannot believe that we give this to our kids, designed in a way that looks super attractive for a kid. I think it's super bad. Second thing, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but when you eat chocolate, especially with a high percentage of sugar, usually milk chocolate more, then you have this spike in energy, like if you will have drunk a coffee, and then after 20 minutes, you start to have an energy crash. So you're very tired, you don't have energy. This is a super common effect that I've had so many times. In the past, I thought, oh, I have low energy, I'm gonna have a chocolate bar, it will help me to get more energized because it has a bit of sugar. But actually it was literally the opposite for me. I had these sugar crashes and then I would not be able to concentrate. I was actually very interested to see how not eating sugar will impact my life. So I've done a 7 days sugar challenge. You can watch it here and I report back on energy levels, sugar craving and things like that. So if you're curious, go check it out. Third, if you eat a lot of chocolate, you will get a lot of cavities. I used to have so many cavities. My dentist was always like, can you stop please eating sugar and chocolate because that's why you have cavities. And again, this is because in most chocolate bars there is a lot of sugar and that can also cause, of course, diabetes. The more sugar spikes you have, the more you are prone to get diabetes. And of course, another side of eating a lot of chocolate, especially with high percentage of sugar, is the fact that you can become overweight, which puts you at risk of so many other diseases. Lastly, but actually I think it's the most important one, chocolate can make you really addicted to it. I have so many friends that are addicted to chocolate. They cannot go one day without eating chocolate, so this can be really negative, especially if you're trying to avoid sugar spikes and be healthy overall. But no worries, chocolate can be super healthy. I'm so glad in my testing and research I found out this, managed to integrate chocolate into my life in a much healthier way. So chocolate, first of all, has lots of antioxidants, magnesium. The cocoa bean brings this to the table. Chocolate can also lower your blood pressure, but I have to say here you have to choose the right chocolate, so I'm gonna tell you how to do that. If you choose the right chocolate, you can lower your cholesterol. Also, chocolate can be very good, once again, if you choose the right one, in having an effect similar to coffee, not what we were talking about before of sugar spikes, but actually having a very consistent energy level. And last, but my favorite one, chocolate gives you pleasure, improves your mood. That's why I love it so much. I couldn't live without chocolate, so I'm so happy that chocolate actually can be healthy, and I'm gonna tell you how to eat it. This is the most exciting part for me. How should you eat it? I used to be a milk chocolate lover, but I found out that unfortunately milk chocolate has so much sugar, usually has a lot of additives, but dark chocolate doesn't. And I was like, okay, great, but I hate dark chocolate. It's not as nice as milk chocolate. So what do I do with this? And so I literally designed myself a program to become a dark chocolate eater. I've done that in a couple of weeks. You can do the same. I went to the supermarket and I bought from the lowest percentage of dark chocolate to the highest until I think 90. And I started week by week whenever I wanted some chocolate just to have one of those chocolates, starting with the lower percentage. And I didn't have any milk chocolate at home because I knew otherwise I would fall for it. So I will suggest you, if you want to try to do the same, eat dark chocolate and you're not used to that, go to the supermarket, take all of the different dark chocolate percentages from the lowest to the highest, and don't have any other chocolate bar at home because otherwise you might fall for it. The reason why dark chocolate is so healthy for you versus milk chocolate is less ingredients, the cocoa percentage is higher, which is the part that has most of the benefits I told you about before, the lower blood pressure, cholesterol, the antioxidants. So overall, chocolate is healthy if eaten in the right way. There are a couple of things. One, Try not to use chocolate as a substitution for a meal. That is not very useful. Usually chocolate, even dark, has a bit of sugar. So if you just do that, usually then you're gonna crave more sweets. Try to eat chocolate mainly after a meal. That would be the best because then you eat less and you are not gonna have sugar spikes, which is great. And last but not least, because my channel is about eating healthy, yes, but also enjoying your life. Like me, I'm Italian, I have this vibe. So what I would suggest is whenever you eat chocolate, try to really enjoy it. The other day I took this chocolate bar and I sat in my table and I was just like enjoying the chocolate bar, not doing anything, not watching TV. Honestly, that's the best way for you to mentally connect with the chocolate, really enjoy it so that you don't want it anymore later on. You are fully satisfied. So I would recommend you to do that. No TV, no entertainment while eating chocolate if you can. Finally, I'll leave you down below a couple of recipes. One is a chocolate brownie done with dark chocolate and a very weird ingredient, sweet potato. Really healthy, super yummy and mushy that I really recommend you to try. And then the second recipe is for breakfast, what I usually eat together with a bit of chocolate in the morning. So I'll leave you these two down below. And if you're still struggling to become a dark chocolate eater, then watch this video right here I've done where I explain all my process for doing that. It worked on me, it worked on my mom, so go for it. Ciao!